fresh. Hey everyone! So the Modpack just got a major update, including this backpack here, the Traveler's Backpack, which is pretty cool. You can put it down, just turn it into a bed, and you can pick it back up and I guess you auto-equip it. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got lots of new tricks. And I want to play around with some of the new toys that the new update brings. But before we do that, real quick, since we're over here already, I fixed up our auto enchant stripping machine. Looks like one or two things are still getting through. The solution wasn't as hard as I was making it out to be. So instead of doing all of our filtering on that side, on that end down by the mob farm, it seems much more sensible to do it down here with Create, because Create has these cool things called attribute filters. In fact, let's just grab the one that's currently on and give it a read. On this brass belt funnel here, I've got an attribute output set. You do that just by chucking in anything and seeing what tags it has. So we could set an enchantment for a filter on whether or not things are enchanted, damaged, can't stack, etc. In fact, let's just have a look. Now we've got a filter for is enchanted and is a tool. It's got nothing to do with the axe itself. You're just using the axe as like an example. So let's set this attribute filter here to is enchanted, tick it. Now we've got a filter for items that are enchanted, give it a tick. Attribute filter, allow list anything that is enchanted to come out of there. And similarly here, I just did the opposite. Whenever anything is unenchanted, to chuck it through there, and that's what happens if you're not careful. At the moment, I've just been using this chest, but we'll add the trash can there once I'm really confident that this is working. I also added another filter down here to the deployer. It just seems to work better with that on there. I'm not too sure why yet. And I tinkered around here with the back a little bit. This deployer with the enchanted items will still try to, it'll still overload and have to kind of flush its inventory, but it just flushes it down here now. Goes at the tube. We've got a bit of a buffer chest here as well. And if I could find a way to set a priority so that this belt took precedent over that belt, that would probably help as well. All right, let's give this a whirl. So I'll just turn it on with this. This is our on-off switch at the moment. All right, let's try this out. So a book gets placed, an item gets pushed onto it, sorted itself out, and poke just like that. So we've got a pretty cool collection coming through at the moment of books. It seems a simpler solution would be probably just to have redstone signals going to the deployers so they only activate at the correct time. Like maybe when the infusion table is here, it sends a redstone signal that first activates this one and then secondly that one. But we can build a perfect system later. For now, that's good enough. Rather than have a play around here, I think we're going to need to go somewhere with a little bit more space. And I've got just the idea. Come with me. Welcome to the pit. This is Larry. Larry the lizard. He's just keeping an eye out on things for us. You can see we've got mobs underneath us. If you recall, this used to be an ocean monument. We took care of that. All right, I'll get to discussing this in a second. Let's play around with these toys. So this is our backpack. There's a lot like it, but this one is ours. And it has a few cool functions. We can still keep our old backpack, which is literally just storage space, but I've hotkeyed this one to tab. So when we wear it by clicking this button here, I just press tab to open it up, which is pretty handy. So tab for that one, B for this one. And as you saw earlier, you can place this one in the world by shift right clicking, and you got yourself a handy little bed there, which doesn't set your spawn point, which is really cool. There's a few other things here, like you have a tool swap-in slot. So let's say, for instance, we wanted to swap through our tools here. I've hotkeyed this to R. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad idea, but now when I press R, you can see there it's cycling through the 3 options that we had, which is like, so it literally frees up 2 hotbar slots down here, so we don't have to go through so much. But it only rotates things that are considered tools. Like I guess it's not working with a steam drill, it's not working with the wand, or with a wrench, or with lots really, but it works with hammers, swords, hoes, and I suspect other kind of items like that. But that's pretty handy. We're very quickly not going to need this axe or this hoe anymore. And you'll find out why in just a second. So I suspect I'll put in something there like a fishing rod, and I'll have to have a look around with what it can hold. Something else that it has is a crafting grid just down here, which remembers your craft. So you can grab a few of them, run around and do your thing. And then when you come back, the items are still there. So that might be handy, or I guess you could just use it as like a extra storage space. And sadly, things don't shift click in there. Not supported with this recipe or this container. Yeah, we're unable to draw it in from REI, which is a shame. So I think I might just stick with our crafting table on a stick here. And then you just have things like sort. Don't know what Q does, but then there's grab everything and deposit everything and make a total mess of your inventory. Then we have these 2 slots here, which you can kind of tell what they're for already, right? Buckets, a tank. So you can put any fluids, well, maybe not any fluids, but you can put things at least like water in there and you can fill that up. I believe it takes 4 buckets in total. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, 4 buckets to fill it up. And the way in which you access that is through one of these hoses. So let's get a hose nozzle and some green dye. We can turn that into a hose. Oh, check that out. You can see the tools hanging out from the back, like the axe and the hoe there. Oh, that's incredible. Because there's so many mods in this pack, there's bound to be some keybind issues. So be sure to jump into options, controls, keybinds, and just make sure you set things to something you like. Like this was the toggle hose tank was set to V, which is some kind of conflict. So I'll set it to T. It's right next to R, which is my other button for this one. So now I cycle through with R, just like you cycle through your tools. Hose drink mode. I have a drink of water. Suck mode and spill mode. So I have four things of water I can place. Now it's empty, or I can suck it back up, which is pretty cool. And then if we were to fill up this with something useful does come to mind. So with that in drink, suck mode, got to be careful not to drink the lava. I should be able to get myself 4 buckets of lava. And with spill mode, we can place lava wherever we want it. But that's pretty incredible. I'm not sure what I'll store in here. Maybe just tools like wrenches and that kind of stuff. Because sadly, things only stack to 64. Whereas we've got danks, We've got 41,000 deep slate cobbles stored in there. A stack of 64 kind of pales in comparison. And with the Traveler's Backpack, you can actually upgrade them into some cool things. Like this one grants water breathing and night vision effects while being in the water. And you can see the whole list of them here with the special abilities. This one has you laying eggs as you run around, which doesn't seem too useful, but funny. I think that's everything that needs to be said about the backpack. Let's play around with some of these other tools. Also, they've updated the quests here, so we can see for building the backpack there, we've got a slime rod and some stuff. Not only that, but they did it. Those crazy sons of bitches finally did it. They've got the quest book set up for create now. And some of this looks really fun. Like, I didn't even realize I was diving gear. I have no idea what it does. But other than that, gone are the days of all-in-one tools. Say hello to Paxels. Those of you who have seen the previous episodes will know that I lost a couple of the previous mod that had this kind of setup that's called an all-in-one tool. I lost them to a bug that involved a chisel. So this guy is an all-in-one tool. So it's sword, pickaxe, axe, shovel, and hoe. And I think I'm going to upgrade it to netherite and use it as our primary tool, and probably stop using this guy, this steam mining drill that served us well. But not only that, if you shift and right click on it, it has a bunch of items here that you can upgrade it with. So you can give it a 3x3 ability, which will make it the same as our steam mining drill. Tunnels and holes, which we don't need too much because we already have FTB tools for that. You can auto smelt. Not too sure what silence would do, to be honest. Vacuum would just give you, I guess the items don't drop in the world, they just go straight into your inventory. An unbreaking upgrade, which is insanity. And they go in different slots. So you see there's 4 slots here, and there's 4 different types of upgrades. So there's abilities, upgrades, these kinds of upgrades, slightly different to these ones. And then the big boy, which goes right there. And you can swap these out. So you can only have one of the blue ones, for instance, at a time, or one of the red ones at a time. And similarly, one of these, but you can swap them out. Let's try out a few of these upgrades: the vacuum, the 3x3, and the tilling. Huh. It seems that you can't enchant that. So I put Unbreaking 3 on it. I actually put Unbreaking 4, so I'm a bit disappointed that it went down to Unbreaking 3. So we literally just wasted that. So Unbreaking and Silk Touch. Sadly, I didn't have any efficiency books. And you can see there we've got a 3x3 ability, vacuum, and tilling, so we can till the ground. Let's turn my magnet off and see what it does. So when you use it like normal, it just does a single block. But if you, I think, hold on to right click, you can see the items don't appear anywhere there. They just come straight into my inventory. So I'm not sure which one's really quicker. This is our mining drill, and this is our Paxel. Oh, same speed. Yeah, I'd say that's the same speed. And this also acts as a, you can also use this as an axe, which you can't do with a mining drill. And you can till soil with it. Another thing they added was this luggage, which is kind of a crazy little thing, which follows you around. A bit like one of the mimic chests, but don't worry, they're friendly, and you can shift right click them to pick them back up. And what they do is pick up items that are dropped. So let's get rid of our vacuum upgrade for now. Just dig a few blocks out of here. And the best thing is it's immortal. You can run away from it without having to worry about it. It won't burn up in lava or anything like that. And if you lose it for whatever reason, you just press the tilde key to whistle and it comes back. What's it picking up now? Let's see what else picking up. Shift right click. And we can see there it's got, it's picking up an egg. So that's really cool. I don't think we'll use it, but it's good to know it's there if and when we need someone to clean up our mess. And there's a few more things that I'm not really going to discuss in detail, but we have a Snowball Sprinkler, which shoots out snow. And if you right click a snow golem with it, I think that makes it infinite. I'm not sure, but either that's pretty cool. I think maybe that's a bit early game. A crowbar. I'm not going to build one of these today, but they've brought cars into the game. For some reason, you can now drive around in a car. So that'll be fun to have a play around with a bit later. They've also added the mod compressor, which, as far as I can tell, kind of just compresses like 8 times. I mean, once you get down here to the octuple compressed stone, that's 43 million blocks in there. So you can compress things like stone or dirt and granite, cobble, etc. Other than cutting back on the number of items you have to store and perhaps a slightly different texture. I'm not too sure what these do, but they're cool nonetheless. There is a shrinky down machine which creates little pocket-sized dimensions that you can jump into. So it'll just be a single block like this, and you use your portable shrinking device to get in there. And I think the biggest is like 13 by 13, 13 cubed. So that'll be so much fun. I'm not sure what we'll put in there yet. I know that's a good way to kind of cut back on lag apparently in a world, so you don't have to have all these things rendering all the time. Maybe we can put our create things in our create setups in compact machines. Although they are pretty to look at. And finally, they just have the wild backport where they brought a whole bunch of things from 1.19, like mud and mangrove and skulk and wardens and that kind of stuff. Now they're in this version of the game. Now, last but certainly not least, and Those of you who know, unless you don't know what I'm talking about, I've already guessed it. That's right, we can now go into space in this mod pack. Add ashtrays in development, some features are blah, blah, blah. So you can travel to different planets and get their resources and set up space stations. It allows you to build rockets capable of space travel. You can explore multiple planets throughout the solar system, build oxygenated space stations and bases, and survive in space. Had dreams about being an astronaut? This is it. Complete this quest by doing the thing that we just did. And for that, you get cheese. Right. Well, with that out of the way, let me just quickly go over the pit. The pit has a radius of 50 blocks, so it's slightly bigger than the ocean monument. The monument kind of ends here. I've got pillars marking out the corners. The motivation for doing this was largely, you know what, while we're here, while I'm talking, I might just do something that I've been meaning to. Now, the idea of the pit was mostly just to do something that I wasn't sure I was capable of doing, just to give draining an ocean monument a go. Something which, like many of you, I haven't done, have no plans of doing in vanilla. But this mod pack gives us lots of handy tools to do crazy projects like this, so why not? And for this, I chose to do it with Create. So we'll get up there in a second and I'll show you the setup. Hey, seems like we discovered some slime chunks as well. So over a couple of days in the weekend, I got this done over on Twitch and had a pretty fun time doing it. I don't have any really firm plans on what I want to do down here yet, but perhaps if we're going to be in this world for a while, we can turn this into like our mega base. But the idea was motivated by the fact that we had just too many of those guardians lurking around here, eating up the mob cap and also eating up our frames. Primarily, it was the frames that I was concerned about. But I will bring over the mob farms that were built in the previous episodes and house them over here. At least the bottom half of this circle here is within the radius of us when we're hanging out at home. So mobs will be able to spawn in. This will also be like a nifty place for us to set up our Ad Astra rocket ships so that we don't get any noise complaints from neighbors. And I'm thinking on this week's stream, I might dig out the rest of it all the way down to the bottom. So this was drained with Create, but perhaps we could dig to the bottom with a crazy Create mining setup that ZF came up with on his playthrough of Create. I'm not sure yet. So just real quickly, windmills create rotational force, which gets transferred all the way through to, I've demolished this one. I demolished a few of these already, actually. Yeah, this one's still set up. Oh, these were on the bottom, they just haven't rendered in yet. So the hose pulleys go to the level of the water, and if they touch any liquid, they'll suck it up. The pump here will kind of push it through, and we just had a fluid trash can destroying the water source blocks as they came up. And then it's just a matter of coming through here and ensuring that these guys don't connect to a water source that's greater than 10,000 blocks, because then Create will treat it as an infinite water source, and yeah, it would never suck them up. So I also saved this guy because I don't know what's inside it, and I wanted to do this on camera. So let's have a quick look. Gold? I was hoping it was sponges. I'll take gold. Gold is cool. So we've done a fair bit of progress through our quest book here. As you can see, I still have lots of rewards to collect. But something we haven't progressed very far on yet is the vanilla game. I haven't even been to the end yet. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to find a stronghold, jump on into the end, take care of the Ender Dragon. Yeah, I hesitate there to pronounce its name because I have a confession to make. I've never actually fought the dragon before, not even in vanilla Minecraft. And I think it would be a bit cheaty to do it with all these modded stuff, like modded armor and modded tools. So I'm going to have to do it vanilla styles. So I'm going to go get geared up in diamond armor, get myself a bow and arrow, and then we'll go find ourselves a stronghold. So I've never fought one before, but I understand you need Eyes of Ender. Here in our backpack, we just have our vanilla set up, what we're going to fight it with. Diamond armor, some ender pearls, power 3 on a bow, shield. I think we're going to need a shield for once. And my understanding is we're going to need a bunch of these. Okay, we should be good to go. Let's just throw some of these enders and have a look for a stronghold. Wish me luck. I accidentally threw two. This way. My understanding is you just throw an Eye of Ender and try and follow the direction it goes. Oh, it went back. That's interesting. Don't be grumpy. I think it's probably right. I think it's probably right here under our feet. Right, last time. Yes, right here. All right, let's head down to the underground and see if we can't run into one of these things. My understanding is even the strongholds have been upgraded in this mod pack. So I'm not sure what we're going to find down there. My strategy is I know I'm supposed to shoot out the crystals first, because that's what gives the Ender Dragon their regen. And then you go up to it and just bonk it on the head, I think. Found something. Okay, success. Hey! Oh, and there's loot rooms and everything. With wooden swords. Not so interesting. Anybody here? Ooh. Oh, I found the mother lode. I keep forgetting these places are actually pitch black. It's because we've got night vision on. So I might just quickly go through as much of this place as I can, and then I'll just meet you guys in the end. That's someone's coffin. More going down. So I just like to do one level at a time though. Oh, we found it. It's in there. We put that down there. I actually planned for this. Let's give ourselves a waystone right there. Give it something super descriptive. Now, I'm not sure if there's many of these in the game. That's why I just want to save as many as I can. Just going to put it there. And it's there if we ever need it again. Wow, this is a pretty cool place. We've got lava underneath, which I'm not a big fan of. Just in case we fall down, you know? And then I believe this will give us the portal, right? Yeah, I mean, I've seen this happen before. Wow. Wow, gotta get a screenshot for my mum. I'll be right back. I'm just going to raid the rest of this place. Oh, there is plenty here to explore. This is not at all what I expected. Oh my god. I had to get out of there real quick. I think that place was about to blow up. There's more booby traps here than I thought. Okay, so I brought a few things for this occasion, such as a place to set our spawn, apparently sleep the night, and a place to store all of our fancy equipment. We're not allowed to take any of it, maybe a crafting table. We're going into this thing purely vanilla. Okay, we're just about ready to jump in. I've taken off all my special modded netherite armor. We just have kind of basic stuff like protection and unbreaking, and some feather falling on the boots, and nothing special on the helmet. No trinkets or anything like that. No backpacks. Just me, my diamond armor and a shield, diamond sword, and a bow. Slow falling potions so we don't break our legs when we land too hard if the dragon kicks us up. Plenty of arrows and cook's mutton and some glass bottles to collect some of the dragon's breath. Deep breath. All right, time to head in. I should really be in first person view for this. Oh my god, I thought I died. We need to get over there without dying. No pumpkin head for this fight. Don't you dare hit me. Okay, we're good. This stuff is so much harder than I ever thought it would be. I always thought this would be like sand. Okay, quick feather fall potion. Get another one ready. Don't look at any of these guys in the face. And from my understanding, I can kind of just place these things around in case I get whacked, right? Oh, gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. What's this? I don't even know. My heart's going about 3,000 kilometers an hour. I can't even jump in this dimension. No. Oh, who'd I look at? Just these two. I think I can handle two, right? Did it? Oh my god. I almost died to the freaking Enderman. Let's build ourselves a little hidey hole here so that where the Enderman can't get to us. Oh, we can just take a breath. Hey, buddy. Okay, time to face the music, I think. What do I do? I knock these things out, yeah? Is it just the one that she's sucking power from? I'm not sure. Oh, that's one down. I'm not at all used to running around without my speedy boots on. Oh my god, I'm so not used to playing on vanilla. You have to eat in this version? Jesus. Is it a race to destroy these things? I don't think so. Surely they don't regen, do they? Can my arrows fit through there? Is that how it works? Oh, I see. Maybe underneath here. God, that is harsh. How has anyone ever reached that? It's okay, I came prepared for this. So I'm just gonna leave this bucket here. We should be fine if we get knocked off, I hope. I have ender pearls as well. I don't think I'm ever hitting that, am I? Oh, I should have, while I was up there, I should have sniped it from this tower. Get out of here. I can see the arrows, they're going up there. Come on. Oh, I think I hit it. I hope I hit it. Oh my god. Don't worry guys, I'm going to free you from her tyranny so that I'm the only one that kills you. I am not a good shot with this bow. Come on down. Am I going with arrows here? Not good. Not as good as I thought I would be going. Oh, look at those beautiful twists and turns. That's it. I know you go for the butt, right? Hey. This wasn't too hard, to be honest. I'm so glad I did it as a fair fight. Well, I'm talking like the thing's over. It's not over yet. Maybe she can one-shot me, I don't know. Don't stand in front of it. Go, go, go. In the butt. Ouch. She never stays down on the ground long enough, does she? My only concern is that I'm going to run out of arrows. Every shot has to count. Well, except for that one, and that one. They were freebies. Those ones were all freebies. Ender pearl. Ender pearl, ender pearl. Holy... Why didn't my ender pearls work? Oh, you stupid ender pearl. What the hell is that whale thing? Oh my god. Oh, that was good. 4 more arrows. Wasted. 1 more hit and she's down. Goodbye, Ender Dragon. Last arrow. Oh, and I missed it. Oh, I gotta go pick up that arrow now. Oh, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Wait, how is that not killing you? Oh, I'm hitting you with my bow. Oh. Alright, here we go. Come on down. Maybe if the Enderman kills it. Oh, I did it, but this guy's really mad at me. I'm trying to enjoy the music. You know how to ruin a party. Okay, XP. Gimme. We did it. I cannot believe we did it. There should be like 68 levels, yep. And there it is, that thing's just spawned in the distance. And where did our little rainbow go? Here come me, little rainbow guy. What are you? You're probably heavy hitting, aren't you? I should be careful. Oh my god, look at my health there. Yikes. I'm not sure I'm built for this guy. You're an ender orchid, which gives me some seeds. It grows ender pearls. Oh my god. The ender dragon I can take on, but a black cat just came and jumped up on my computer. Do I just whack it? Sure, do I just hit it? Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, well I'm going to watch this thing now. That's how that's going to go down. And for those of you who haven't got this far before, I'll skip so that you avoid the spoilers. See you in a minute. What happened to my dragon egg? I think I've been ripped off. I'm a bit worried that we destroyed the dragon egg. But that wasn't so bad. I think next time I'll know in vanilla to take many more arrows. But yeah, I think we did it. I think we did it. We did it fair and square. It was a fair fight. Just looks like the better frog one. I do not like how unsafe this is. I just need to correct this. A lot's going to change around this place. It's not going to be the death trap that it once was. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see if that dragon egg is still around. It is. Great. I think you'd do something like... Now, I've seen somebody do this, right? Yay! I did it. I got a dragon egg. And we also got dragon scales for killing Lady Dragon there. I think we were way too fair last time. Time to do this my preferred way. Come back to us. Now we have 2 eggs. Whatever shall we do with them? We can make a dragon traveler's backpack. It's a shame we can't read it, but it says you might be invincible. But at what cost? Yeah, we're going to make one of these right now. Now, I would be hella surprised if this ate my items. So let's just hope it doesn't, okay? Oh, thank God. How do I look? Pretty cute. And what does it do? I have some buffs now. Not exactly sure what it does. I think the regen and that kind of stuff. And you can go right there. All right, that was a lot of fun. Still undefeated, although next up will probably be a vanilla fight against the Wither, so I'm not too confident about that one. But at least for now, the end is safe for us to explore in a later episode. Unfortunately, we've run out of time for this one, though. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later.